Well, you've claimed that Megan Thee Stallion's career is over once a video of the altercation with her and Tory Lanez is exposed.
Yeah.
You've seen this video?
Well, I haven't seen it. Legal has seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No. Legal have seen it.
Legal is who?
They're legal. His legal team.
His legal team. Okay, Tory's legal
has seen
team.
it. Another one of my close friends have seen it. We knew it existed, but they wouldn't allow it to come into court.
Why on earth would they not allow a video of the incident?
Because the person the video belonged to was a minor, and the parents was not given consent to release it. So they know the video exists.
Wait. So there's a minor in the video?
Minor was recording, so it's the minor's phone.
Okay.
Real like 15, 16, some shit like that.
And she recorded the actual shooting incident?
She recorded from, I guess she saw Tory from the light, right? So she was recording the car. None of it, she got it from them on the first stop, on up to whatever happened in the car, to the SUV stopping, to this person getting out, to this person getting out, to the other person getting out, to the shooting happening, shows everything. So if it doesn't, the only reason why it hasn't come out like that, because if it comes out like that, it won't be admissible in court. So they're working with their parents, they're Asian people. They don't want no parts of this. They think the daughter's gonna be exploited, exposed, and all this type of shit going on. So they're working with that. If they don't agree, it's gonna eventually come out anyway. It's gonna make its way out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, the last 2 years or so, I have stated publicly that based on everything that I have seen and know and what's out there, to me, it's relatively clear that Tory is going to go to prison. And I remember Tory, when I've said this publicly, he DM'd me trying to figure out what I know. And I'm like, bro, I don't know anything, but it's clear what's happening. You have a victim that's going to take the stand against you. Tony Yayo has said this on my show. He said in the whole history of the hood, he has never heard of someone shooting someone, they survive and are willing to take the stand and they take it to trial. These types of things don't happen. When the victim is going to take the stand against you, you take the plea deal.
There's a difference between a man telling and a woman telling. Unless a woman takes down like a whole cartel or a whole mafia, that's different. But if she looks good and attractive and has a nice body, somebody's gonna still mess with her or be cool with her or be, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she's a street chick, she'll get a pass. And if she's a civilian, she gets a major pass. Megan Thee Stallion is a civilian. If a civilian get on a stand and say, yo, he shot me, to me, you're going to jail.
And I just want to say this. I talked to some of Tory's people. He was offered a 2-year plea deal early on, which he turned down.
You know why he turned it down? Because of it gets him kicked out the country.
Okay,
right?
It's better than prison.
But
the U.S. is not the only country in the world.
To debunk what Tony Yayo is saying,
okay,
when you got somebody like Tory Lanez, who's not a street dude, Tory's not a street dude, right?
Right.
And you're telling him he did something that he know he didn't do. He doesn't understand the probability of what's gonna happen and what's gonna happen to him. He doesn't understand that, like I would take a deal in a situation that I know I didn't do, but I'm understanding how this shit is looking and my criminal history and what I could get versus you telling me you're gonna give me 2 years time served, some probation, and I keep moving. I'm gonna jump on that, right? But when you're telling Tory he shot this woman and he's like, no, I didn't, right? Yo, she's gonna take the stand. So what? I didn't shoot her, right?
That works if he's going to take the stand as well.
No, he's never supposed to take the stand.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
That's not true.
He's never supposed to take the stand.
Hurricane Chris shot a man in self-defense, took the stand. I said, what did your lawyer say? He said, I don't care what my lawyer said. I am not going to put my trust in the hands of these jurors without at least telling my side of the story.
Oh no, I knew I was gonna talk from day one. It was never a thought in my mind of silencing me. This is my life. I know exactly what happened. I mean, my lawyer is a terrific lawyer, and he did an amazing job, Alex Washington, but at the end of the day, I had to get up there and say my part, bro. I couldn't just put everything in their hands like that. I gotta look these people in their eyes because my life is in their hands. I'm gonna talk directly to these people and see if they could see I'm not no lying ass nigga right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking you straight in your face, telling you exactly what happened. I'm not gonna bullshit with you. I'm gonna answer when you ask me a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to get up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she cross-examined me back. She cross-examined me, and it got ugly. You know, so I still didn't regret getting up there, bro. I had to speak my part because I feel like the jury, they feel like, all right, it's 12 of us. Everybody done said what they gotta say. So I feel like the jury looking at it like, if you don't say nothing, then you basically hiding behind your lawyers. An innocent person, it's hard to make them be quiet because you know you ain't did shit.
He took the stand, explained how the guy was, walked up to him, was trying to reach for a gun in his car, had this big, huge, brick thing in his pocket, and so forth, and he had to shoot him in self-defense. Not guilty. You're free to go. Lots of people in situations, even more serious than this, take the stand and they walk away from it.
Listen.
If I did not shoot, if I did not shoot this woman, and they said that I did, my lawyer would go, kiss my ass. I am getting on that stand, and you can cross-examine me all you want.
Listen.
People say, Tory didn't want to seem like a snitch.
No,
10 years is better.
That had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with it.
He already wasn't going to tell, he wasn't going to do that for whatever. If he'd have did that, he'd be home free right now. Ain't nobody crazy. Like, we know what the fuck's going on. But you got to also remember, Tory could be an emotional guy, right? This is why I said he shouldn't have.
Yeah, because he came at me crazy in the DMs. You would think,
Tory,
hey, let me not piss off this media guy.
Tory could be an emotional guy. You know this. Can you imagine one of those seasoned DAs getting Tory up there, and before they even came at him with the question, they picking at him.
Yeah, they're showing the gun tattoos.
They're picking
they're showing the altercation with Travis Scott.
And then by the time they come to the thing, we have an emotional Tory in front of the jury. I want you to walk with me now, Vlad.
Right.
Right? You're a different type of situation because you're going to get up there, calm, cool, and collective, and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the DA picking at him, Tory over-anxious, because if you don't take the stand, he's over-anxious to get up there, and the DA gets an emotional Tory and hits him with the question, you know you did it, and Tory flips the fuck out up there in front of the 12 jurors.
Well,
I get what you're saying. We're talking about Tory that we know. We're not talking about Vlad.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tory, and we know how Tory could get.
Right, but it couldn't have worked out any worse.
You don't know that because now they saying, oh shit, he is aggressive, right? Think about it, right? So, but I still think he got grounded for 2 appeals, right? One overall, and they still never proved he had the gun, right? And they gave him a 4-year enhancement for the gun, right? So if his legal team is smart, they're appealing overall, and they got appealing for that gun enhancement.
Look,
he get that gun enhancement kick, he still leaves the country. You knock that 4 down, he comes home.
Look, he got 10 years. I think it was very clear that there was some witness tampering going on because what's the name of the girl who took the stand?
How did he tamper with the witness?
Kelsey Harris told one story after the arrest.
Okay.
Gets on the stand, tells a completely different story. Can't remember nothing suddenly. Who paid for your legal bills? I don't remember. You don't remember who paid for your lawyers? Have you ever had a lawyer and you didn't remember who paid for
him?
him?
I definitely remember that.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit. But how you saying that's witness tampering? Because I don't think if somebody was tampering with him, would want her to.
She definitely took the stand and said things that were favorable to Tory as opposed to Megan.
And she took the stand under what type of situation?
She was given a deal.
No, what kind of deal?
They wouldn't prosecute.
Okay, now.
So if you're not getting prosecuted, say whatever you want.
What would it be there? What would they be able to prosecute her for? They gave her some immunity, right?
Right.
Okay, but why would she need immunity?
Listen, did they fight over the gun? Did she have a role in this? Possibly.
Did she have gunpowder on her?
I believe her and Tory both had gunpowder, but that just means that it's in the vicinity. You could shoot someone next to me and I'll get gunpowder residue on me.
If you stand on the side of me, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But the GSR was on the hands, right? The Prince, right? Was Meg really shot or hit with a bullet?
She was definitely shot.
With a bullet?
Yes.
In her foot?
The doctor, because I remember
Bullshit.
Megan the reporter came
man.
here. Megan the reporter who sat in on every... Listen, you and I did not sit in on this case.
Come on.
We're getting it secondhand, right? Did you go to trial?
Megan's trial?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Neither did I. But I interviewed someone that was there every day.
But I seen her twerking on stage.
The doctor showed up. They went through the whole thing. There was fragments in her foot.
His exact testimony was that she had to go under surgery. There were bullet fragments in both feet. One foot was definitely operated on. The other one that they removed bullet fragments on, they were able to take it out through an operation, like technically wasn't considered surgery. So we've seen reports about surgery on both feet, but if you go back to the surgeon's actual testimony, it was definitely surgery on one foot, and they were removed bullet fragments from the other, but they didn't have to go all the way in or something. But there's still fragments that remain in the foot.
They had to get them
fragments
removed.
or asphalt?
Bullet fragments, metal bullet fragments.
So what? It hit the ground and came back up?
Yes. That's what it sounded like.
And 7 days later, she's twerking on stage.
It wasn't a serious injury. It wasn't like her whole foot got blown off.
Yo, you're saying the bullet fragments are in the foot.
Yes.
So it was a ricochet.
Yes.
So it wasn't intentional.
I mean, you could see the blood.
But it wasn't intentional. Blood could come from glass. It could come from asphalt.
Right.
Blood could come...
Shooting, listen, if I shoot up the ground around you and you get grazed or whatever, I could say it was intentional. I wasn't trying to shoot or kill Wack.
But what if
he got hit with something?
But what if Wack had a gun and I'm getting into it with your security and you're on the side of me and you grab my hand saying, Wack, don't do this. What are you doing? What are you doing? And the process you grab my hand, the gun goes off, right? Boom, right? I don't know if the gun went off because we're wrestling for it, right? I didn't want to shoot the dude in the foot. I wanted to shoot the dude, right?
Yeah.
But the gun goes off.
Yeah.
GSR is on me. GSR is on you.
Yeah.
Bullet hits the goddamn ground. Ricochets a hit. Are you telling me that's intentional?
Listen, if that's really what happened, it's
I'm
gray.
just-
It's gray area. It's gray area. We don't know, but ultimately, the jury unanimously, if one person felt, I'm not quite sure, mistrial, start over.
The jury unanimously convicted Geronimo Pratt. He came back after 30 years. And the jury let OJ go, and he did it. So what we talking about?
I understand.
Right?
You can always find. No,
I give you one where it was innocent, guilty, and give you one where it's guilty, innocent.
Guilty, innocent. I know it can go both ways. I get it.
Right
Listen,
now,
man, I don't know Tory. Me and him have never met. We had one DM exchange. I personally think he should have handled it a little bit differently, considering who I am and the voice that I have.
Yeah.
You don't want someone like me against you. You want someone like me in your corner.
So right now, would the jury convict Drake right now?
For what?
For everything they say he's guilty of. Right now, would a jury convict Drake?
Guilty of what? Pedophilia?
Everything that...
No, they would not. There's no proof.
Bullshit.
There's no proof.
They will fry Drake ass
no
up
proof.
right now.
There's no
Because
proof.
those jury are people.
No.
Yeah,
There's no proof.
right now that
Drake
same
would walk
jury
free.
will convict the innocent Drake. All right?